Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Alex Woung, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to scrape Crunchbase for absolutely free. Now, for those who aren't aware, Crunchbase is a database platform that has access to over 3 million different company data. And you can use a lot of different filters to go find funding data, market trends, niche, headcount. And we're going to use a tool today to where we could get all of their information for absolutely free. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. I just want to go over their pricing plan first. Essentially, they have two different plans, which is monthly or annual. Based on the Crunchbase Pro is what you're going to need to view this data. Now, they also have an enterprise plan, which is a little bit bigger systems that can be built out depending on your requirements. Now, majority, I think, would go with their monthly plan. Now, this is where you get access to, obviously, all their data and tools that you can use, and that's going to be $99 a month. However, we do not want to pay $99 a month. So, essentially, when you first get signed up, this is the dashboard you are going to be brought to. Now, I already have an account, so what we're going to do is, when you first get here, you're going to be prompted with this, right? So, you're going to go ahead, register, and make an account. We'll just do Alex www.dulcemedia.com, and essentially we're going to make an account here and log in. So just like we're just like that, we are logged in. Boom. So we have a brand new account in Crunchbase. Now, to be able to use the search features, they're unfortunately going to be locked if you do not have the Crunchbase Pro. So how are we going to get around this is essentially we are going to start a free trial, which is going to be for a period of 7 days that you could cancel at any time. And we're going to use Instant Data Scraper to be able to scrape the table's data to get the website URLs. So we're going to do start free trial. Either one doesn't matter. You could cancel both of them. So let's just do this. And here you're going to be prompted to the 7-day free trial where you put in your credit card details. Now down here, it does say that your payment method will be charged $99 monthly starting after that 7-day period unless you cancel before then. So we're going to utilize making these accounts and essentially scraping data without having to pay that amount. Now, after you enter in your information, you're going to be brought back to this dashboard originally. So I'm going to log into my account that I already have a trial going on, and I'll meet you guys there in just a moment. Alrighty. So we are logged into our account here. What you're going to do is go to advanced and then go to companies. Now, once you go to companies, this is where they have a ton of different companies with industries, location, descriptions, rank, size, anything of that sort. So just for an example here, we are going to type in any industry. So let's do, honestly, it does not matter. Let's do medical devices, right? So you also can type it in, and there's different niches within. So here you have healthcare, then medical device. So we are going to select that. Now there's 35,000 different company results. Let's just say we want only the ones in the United States. No, not United States. Pardon me, really quickly, guys. I just want to jump right into the middle of the video and tell you guys all about Lead Academy, which is one of our partnered private coaching programs where essentially we have access to a ton of different scrapers, insights, and everything. If you're into lead generation or want to learn how to do it, this is where you need to be. And on top of this, we just launched Lead Academy V2. So there's going to be two different plans. First, I'm going to go over the Professor plan. This is where you get access to free scrapers such as Built With, Store Leads, Clutch, Agency Vista, Google My Business, Yellow Pages, Get Locka, Good Firms, and all these platforms you can scrape unlimited leads from that, my personal opinion, is the bulk of the sauce. Now, you do have 30+ million different leads that are stored in the cloud on demand, ready for you to be scraped. On top of that, you're also going to get 24 hours of course content going everything from the hiring process to sales to actual cold email deliverability and so on. You're going to get access to 3 weekly group coaching calls where we personally help you out with your scripts or anything involving your lead generation. You also get access to our community of over 300 plus different people who are in ton of different niches. So if you ever are new or testing things out, you can always ask for help in there, as well as have access to myself, Georgie, and Tyler. Now, you also get access to different plug-and plays, including 10 plus hours of real sales calls. You get access to the VSL templates, landing page templates, hiring templates, contract templates. On top of that, you're also going to get access to the format company names tool, CSV breakers, exclusive professor community, group buying session, 24/7 access to myself, George, and Tyler, and more, and everything else from the student plan. Now, going over that, if you want to be a little more conservative, we also have a $49 a month plan. And this is where you get access to the Lead Academy community, 1 weekly group coaching call. You get base access to the course of 15 hours of content. You get access to all strategic partnerships, including 25% off Google inboxes, which I'm going to go over in just a bit. You get access to discount on lead scrapers and coaching by the hour, right? You get access to limited time deals that we may bring out. You get personal help with your scripts and deliverabilities, and hundreds of people who are running businesses just like you. Now, the choice is yours. It's either $49 a month, $99 a month. The link will be in the description down below. No minimum commitment is required. And I'll be honest with you, if you do not like it, if you join and find no value, we're going to give you a full refund, no questions asked. So, no risk on your end to give it a try. Now, if you do happen to like it, we're going to give you everything you need to succeed with cold outbound outreach, and you're going to get clients if you just listen to what we say and do. Now, for my family and community out there, if you use code DULCY, DULCY at checkout, you're going to get 20% off your first month. That's all I have to say. Now let's get back to the video. All right, so essentially here we have plugged in United States, right? And let's just do number of employees, 51 to 5,000, right? All right, so in this queue here, we have 2,761 results. Now, there is a tool that you can download and add to your Chrome browser as an extension called Instant Data Scraper. I could leave the link to that down below in the description. And what we want to do is, before we do that, you're going to do edit view, right? Because we actually want the website URLs. So if we don't have this in the table, then we can't scrape it. So we're going to type, or down here, right on the basic info page is website. You check that and click apply changes, and boom, now we have your websites. You could check here. Look, this is ultrasound machines, right? There's also Grail, multi-cancer early detection, right? So these are all real medical device companies. What you want to do is click on this icon that appears at the top. My face might be blocking it. And this is where the Instant Data Scraper tool pops up. Now, it should automatically scrape the first table. And just to double check, if you go all the way to the end here, you'll see that component field number 6, you're going to have all of the names. So what you're going to do is a minimum delay of 5 seconds with a maximum delay of 10 seconds, and make sure that the next button here is in blue. That means that the next button is located, and you can actually begin crawling. So it's going to go through the pages, it's going to add all the data, and essentially once we get to 1,000, we're going to pause it, because with Crunchbase, you cannot do more than 1,000 at a time. So I will be right back as soon as this is finished. Should only take a couple seconds, but for the sake of your time, we're going to pause real quick. All right, so we're just about to reach our mark. And boom, 1,000. So we're going to click stop crawling. And that is done, because if it does next, it's just going to restart onto the next page. What you're going to do is click the CSV button up here. You're going to download it as a CSV. Then you could use any type of software. I personally really enjoy Google Sheets. And we're going to go to File, Import, Upload, and drag this CSV right here, right? And essentially, we're going to replace our current sheet with that and import the data. Now, once this is done, it's going to all look like this. And essentially, really what you need if you're going to enrich with another tool, we're just going to take the website URLs. We don't need any of this other jargon, because we are, I thought I just deleted it, I guess not. We are going to go ahead and enrich this with a tool called Apollo. No, it's not. Oh, okay, sorry. I was doing it individually. All right, so delete columns and delete columns. Boom. So now we have 1,000 different company names here. Now, if you want to continue scraping the list, here's exactly what you're going to want to do. You're going to go in here and click this little button. It's going to select 50, right? You're going to do select 1,000 results, and you've now saved that. From that point on, you're going to go ahead and click save to list. We're going to create new list, save entries as list, and then you can name this medical device YouTube, whatever you want, and click create. It's going to bring you to that list, and now you have your saved list of the 1,000 leads that you already scraped. So what to do to get the next? See, you can't go next. So what you're going to do to get the rest is come down to this little section here, notes, lists, and tags, and click exclude from this list. And you're going to go and find your saved list, medical device YouTube. And just like that, it took exactly 1,000 results out of the queue, and you could go ahead and start scraping it again. Now, right before, just a little warning, you only could do 5,000 exclusions. Look, I'll show you. So if I add, actually these won't be in the same search. So, but anyways, it doesn't matter. So I'll just add all these ones that I had before. And look, once you get to these 5 different exclusions, you can't add anymore. So realistically, building a list of 6,000 or smaller would be ideally to make sure you can get every possible lead that you can. Now, once you do all that, you're going ahead and take all these company names. We're going to head to a tool called apollo.io, and we're going to use this to go ahead and effectively find the decision maker's contact information, right? So click the little search bar, and in companies right here, there is going to be a section called company, include and exclude a list of companies, paste, save, and search. All right, so once you implement that, you're actually going to go ahead and get a list of all the companies that we just scraped. Now, for example, if you click on a couple of them, we see Uniting to Advance Patient Care. These are all under essentially the results that we just asked for. See, matter in, okay, a lot of pop-ups, great. A leader in mass, I'm not going to pronounce that, and so on. So, putting in your filters in Apollo definitely are a better option, I would say, because that kind of gives you the more defined results. So going back to that same filter we just did, if we did a 51 to 5,000 head count, we're going to have 682 different companies within that range. But again, to kind of filter down those lists a little bit smaller, because remember, as I mentioned before, you only could scrape 6,000 at a time, essentially per search, because you can't exclude more than 5 lists. That is how you could segment that down a little bit. Then once you get this information from here, just go to people, and then you end up having 181,000 people who are working for these companies. You could go through and add your job filters of who you want to be targeting. So that is it. That is how you're going to go ahead and scrape Crunchbase for absolutely free. If you do need a complete done-for-you system where we go ahead and get your domains, set them up, email accounts, and run your campaigns for you or your business, if you're B2B service-based business, then book a call with us down below. Doesn't hurt. Worst case scenario, you gain a lot of information and learn more about cold outreach and cold emails. Best case scenario, we go ahead and start our partner shop and begin booking calls right onto your calendar. So that does it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. All the links to anything I said is down below. Take care. Have a good rest of your day.